What's up, guys? I kind of just wanted to make this video to discuss pretty much how I feel about Spider-Man in the MCU and the new Far From Home trailer, and kind of just my issues I have with that trailer and Spider-Man in the MCU as a whole. Before I get started, I just want to say Spider-Man is my all-time favorite character. I love Spider-Man, and his character is really important to me. So before I get into these criticisms, don't call me a fanboy, a Toby fanboy, that I should kill myself. All the Holland fangirls don't come for me, so I'm just stating my opinion, okay? So, first things first. My big issue is the lack of Uncle Ben. And I know what you guys are going to say, they don't need to show Uncle Ben getting killed. Well, I never said show him getting killed. Establish that he existed and that he matters. Because so far, I barely know he exists, and doesn't seem like he matters at all. And in the Far From Home trailer, Peter says, "Everywhere I go, I see his face," and it's this mural of Iron Man. And it just immediately fucking made me mad. And I know this is coming off the heels of Endgame, so he's gonna be a little sore about Tony's passing. But shouldn't you be seeing Uncle Ben's face everywhere you go? I mean, God almighty. Like, I hate that Uncle Ben is just this one-note write-off character that just doesn't fucking exist. We don't even get a name drop. It's ridiculous. We get all these little Easter eggs, but we can't just get a fucking acknowledgement that he exists. Like, oh my God, I hate that so much. And then the trailer goes on, and even Happy says, "I miss him too." Happy's known Tony way fucking longer, and he isn't even half as upset as fucking Peter is. His eyes are fucking like huge and red, like he's been crying. He didn't even look that sad in Endgame when he died, my man. But I digress. It's just what happened next to the trailer. Okay, let me talk about some positives real quick. The Iron Spider suit in those first scenes looked fantastic. The CGI looked great. Usually the CGI in all the Marvel movies, especially Spider-Man's suit, looks like hot garbage. But this one looked so good. Even when the mask wasn't on, he still looked great in that. That looked so good. All the suits look great. The new black and red one, the noir kind of stealth suit looks fantastic. I think Mysterio looks awesome. This all looks great. You know, there's a lot of things that I do like about it, and there's a lot of things that I don't like about it. And I just cannot get past that Uncle Ben is just not important. I can't get past that. That drives me nuts. I cannot get past it. Because what I think people forget is that Peter is Spider-Man because of Uncle Ben. He would not have become Spider-Man had Uncle Ben not died, had Peter not acted to stop that robber, and Uncle Ben's death resulted in it. He would have never became Spider-Man. So you take that away from him, that's a fundamental part of the character, and you just kind of threw it out. And me and my friend talked about this last night. The scene in Homecoming where he's lifting the rubble and he hears Tony's voice in his head, and I'm sure it's been said before, but it shouldn't have happened. My friend said it quite well. Uncle Ben has not been very well established in this universe, so he shouldn't hear Uncle Ben's voice. He shouldn't even hear Tony Stark's voice. He should just look at his reflection, be like, "I'm Spider-Man, I can do this," and he lifts it. That's all they had to do. It would have been great. Would have been fantastic. I would have loved that scene way more, because Tom Holland's acting in that scene is so good. It's so good, but it's bogged down by that stupid line. It's not a stupid line, but it's just stupid in the sense that that's what he hears, you know? Homecoming's a fine movie. There's a guy on YouTube named High Top Films who said it better. Homecoming is a good movie. It's not a good Spider-Man movie, and I agree with that thoroughly. The best Spider-Man movies to date are Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man 2. Still the best. You know, Spider-Man 2 was the best up until Into the Spider-Verse, and I was like, ooh, this might beat it, because Into the Spider-Verse was so good. So yeah, and there's just a lot of problems I have with it. Apparently, all of Peter's friends got conveniently snapped with him when he was snapped. So all his friends didn't graduate high school without him. Yay. I don't know. And then what really bogged me down was this kind of like, oh, are you going to be the new Iron Man? Are you going to be the new Iron Man? Everyone's kind of pushing Peter to be the new Iron Man. Like, why? Spider-Man is enough. Spider-Man is such a good character. He's the most popular Marvel character, and I think he's one of the most popular superheroes, if not the most popular superhero. So why are you pushing him to be this new Iron Man? Let him be Spider-Man. That's enough. That's enough. If you want him to kind of lead maybe the new Avengers, I get that, but I think Captain Marvel's gonna take that role. So I hate that this is like, oh, he's the new Iron Man. I fucking hate it so much. Basically, long story short, I'm trying to wrap this rant up quick so I just don't go off on a tangent. I already have, but whatever. Can we just acknowledge Uncle Ben? Can we just acknowledge that he was an important factor in Peter's life? That's all I want. That's all I want. But Tony Stark has filled that role. Now Tony Stark is dead, and he had a great death scene. It was fantastic. Endgame was a fantastic movie, but maybe I thought this would be Peter's time to kind of go out on his own, and him be like, I could do this on my own. R.I.P. Tony, but I need to move on. I need to listen to what my Uncle Ben told me. With great power comes great responsibility. Alright guys, that's my rant. Feel free to leave comments, what'd you guys think of the trailer? Just let me know. Alright guys, later. Peace.